Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to Sir Shafiz and everyone. Today, in this video, I will give a talk and sharing about Fintech. Before I start with my presentation, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Azam bin Guntur. My matrix student number is 2020862082. I am from class KBA 2495E. Okay, now I will start the presentation. Okay, what is the meaning of fintech? Actually, fintech is the short form from the word of financial and technology. Fintech is referring to the businesses that are using the technology but focus more on the financial services. This technology is the evolution of the traditional financial method and replacing the traditional financial method. This fintech helps the business to enhance the financial services, which make the service even faster, easier to be used, and do the multitasking job perfectly. Nowadays, all the businesses, firms, and banks from all countries around the world are widely using the technology, including fintech, in the management. Fintech is not something that new. It's been used currently in the business and banks. It keeps on going and updating from time to time. All of them are now adapted with this technology, which is relevant with the current trend and relevant in this modern era. Fintech is not something that new to the world nowadays. In the business, fintech is related with the using of software and application to find data, saving document, and doing banking activities. Financial technology also has been used to automate insurance investment, trading, banking services, and risk management. They will use it in the computers with the requirement of using internet connection to do financial services. This also help the businesses to connect everyone in one platform in a country and from around the world. Okay, now I move to the next part. Okay, why fintech? Why this fintech is important? First, fintech is important because it creates economic growth. Since the pandemic of COVID-19 that hit the world, all the businesses and individuals will use the fintech system to pay and buy everything. Since everyone could not go out, they have to pay using the banking apps or mobile apps through online. This indirectly made the banks and fintech company increasingly being used by everyone and helps to generate income for them, for the business. According to the data, the country that have a higher digital financial have a higher inclusion and can give higher annual GDP growth rates. Then, why fintech is important? Because it really saves the cost. If we compare the fintech with the traditional banking, we can observe that fintech companies provide a quality service which is same as traditional banking but for a lower price. With everyone using the technologies and its opportunities, fintech companies can automate many risks. This way, they can save more money on employing people to do the job. Then, digital banking also can save the cost. Digital banking can do multiple transactions with low conversion fees by everyone. This also can help to attract unbanked customers to use the banking digital app and rely on digital alternatives. On top of that, fintech is important because it helps to ensure the safety of the bank account. This feature should be implemented in the system of fintech companies, banks, to ensure that no one can steal the money we see or without our presence. This also helps to avoid from the hackers to hack the data and information of the fintech companies and the bank. Fintech and the bank specialized must make sure that the online financial services operation work well and the users' accounts are safe from the hackers that try to steal data and money. Fintech will give benefit to the users, which give users a peace of mind so that they can manage their finance without getting to worry about the safety. Moreover, why fintech is important because it can give power to the small business. When we throw back 10 to 15 years ago, there are just only big companies that can access and use the most up-to-date financial and technical tools. The small business could not have the access because they are still new and not bigger companies on that time. With the existence of fintech, if the small companies use fintech, the potential for its success is much greater than before. Okay, now we move to the effect of fintech in Malaysia. The first effect of fintech in Malaysia is that it helps to create job opportunities. According to the data, the number of unemployment rates in Malaysia is getting higher from year to year until now. If this continue, The number of unemployment rates in Malaysia will be increasing, which will give bad impact of the economy of Malaysia, which will make the economy slowing down. If there are more fintech companies that have been established in Malaysia, it will create more new job opportunities which all Malaysians can apply. This will help all Malaysians people relieve much pressure and reduce the employment rates. The second effect of fintech in Malaysia is it helps in contributing to the economic growth. The business operations from the various fintech companies have allowed them to contribute to Malaysia government revenue through the taxes. The higher profit that the fintech companies get, the higher the taxes that they have to pay. The taxes that been paid can help to improve all services offered by the fintech companies. It also helps to improve the country's budgeting for other sectors and needs for all Malaysians. The third effect of fintech in Malaysia is that it helps to shape today's financial industry. To survive in the major competition, the business needs to improve and upgrade the payment and the security system regularly in order to fulfill the customers' rising expectations. Fintech software or application is a must to create by the fintech companies to fulfill what be needed by the customers. For example, most consumers wanted to have fast and smooth money transfer when do the transactions. This will give a big impact to the fintech companies on how they make this happen and how much they consume our finance clearly. The fourth effect of fintech in Malaysia is it helps all Malaysians to have more buying power. It means all people can have money to buy everything they wanted using digital app to pay for things they wanted without using cash money. With just only one click, the payment process can be done just in time. If the people have more buying power, it helps to make the economy always progressing, which can help to improve the economy of Malaysia. Okay, now I move to the part of example of fintech. The first example of fintech is online and mobile payment system. The example of online and mobile payment system is like GrabPay, Boost, Touch and Go Wallet, Maybank to You, and more. This method of payment require internet connection to be implemented by the customer. The customer can just only buy and sell the product or services with using the online banking transfer or scanning the barcode without limitation amount. The consumer does not have to bring a lot of money to pay at the buyer and did not have to queue to waiting turn. This can be done everywhere and anytime, which is very convenient. The second example of fintech is insurtech. Insurtech is the combination word of insurance and technology. The example of insurtech company is like Prudential, BSN Takaful, AIA Public Takaful, and more. The agent of insurance can just only submit the client's insurance in the application that be provided by the company. When it be submitted, all the data of the client will be kept automated by insurance company from the part of paying every month and claiming the insurance process through online platform. The third example of fintech is investment app. Everyone nowadays can invest at the investment app using laptop or smartphones anytime and anywhere with the internet connection, which is compulsory. Example of investment app is like Libertax, RHB Investment Bank Berhad, Hong Leong Investment Bank, and more. People that invest can choose on which stock that they wanted to invest and can gain profit from the investor. The fourth example of fintech is blockchain and cryptocurrency. The example of cryptocurrency is like Bitcoin and Ethereum. It is like a digital money. This type of fintech is designed to work as a medium of exchange where we can trade and invest. Okay, we move to the part of fintech initiative that have been taken by international Islamic financial institution. The first international Islamic financial institution is Global Islamic Fintech Hub. The Future Finance 2030, the first global Islamic fintech hub, was launched by Finocracy and is intended to be the focus of the rapidly developing Islamic fintech industry. The fintech hub will be located inside CH9, a company accelerator that aims at improving Bahrain's and the GCC region's entrepreneurial environment. Future Finance 2030, which is set to be released in the first quarter of 2017, will include critical components that will continue to promote the strong development of Islamic fintech, while also strengthening the industry's overall connectedness. The second international Islamic financial institution is Islamic crowdfunding. There are some examples of fintech companies that operate Islamic crowdfunding platform, as well as their operating countries and areas of expertise. Some of these Islamic crowdfunding platforms have become more well-known than others and have won significant prizes as the result. Ethis Crowd was named the best Islamic crowdfunding platform at the 6th Global Islamic Finance Award (GIFA) in September 2016. Narwi received the Thomas Reuters and Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank Ethical Finance Innovation Award in 2015, and the Al Huda Center of Islamic Banking and Economics named it the best Islamic fintech for microfinance in 2016. The third international Islamic financial institution is Islamic Robo-Advisor. Wahid is the third robo-advisor. Wahid Invest Inc., which is located in New York, created was the world's the first automated Islamic investment platform with the goal of giving the world's 2 billion Muslims access to kosher portfolio management. Wahid has a lower minimum of $7,580 and is the world's first automated ethical investment platform. Before this, I talked about international Islamic financial institution. Now, I will share about fintech initiative taken by Islamic financial institution in Malaysia. The first Islamic financial institution in Malaysia is Investment Account Platform or IAP. The IAP is the Malaysia's first multi-bank platform for financial intermediation in the Islamic financial system that was established on 17 February 2016. The IAP, which is owned by a consortium of six Malaysian Islamic banks, which is Bank Islam, Bank Muamalat, Afin Islamic, Maybank Islamic, Bank Kerjasama Rakyat and Bank Simpanan Nasional, which serve as a central marketplace for financing small and medium enterprises (SMEs) with a 150 million ringgit initial capital. The second Islamic financial institution in Malaysia is Sharia compliant peer-to-peer (P2P) crowdfunding. The Malaysian Securities Commission granted Ethis Capital the world's first Sharia compliant P2P license in November 2016. Ethis Capital focuses on small businesses and real estate development projects. Ethis Capital is a subsidiary of Ethis Venturas, which develops, operates, and launches ethical and Islamic crowdfunding platforms, as well as 7 other platforms. Ethis Capital intends to help expand Malaysia's Islamic finance industry with the goal of becoming a major global player. The third Islamic financial institution in Malaysia is Islamic Fintech Alliance. Islamic Fintech Alliance (IFT Alliance) was founded on 1 April 2016 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia by 8 Islamic crowdfunding platform providers from around the world. Among the founding members are Blossom Finance, Easy Up, Ethis Crowd, Narwi, Funding Lab, Capital Boost, Launch Good, and Scholar Fund. Next, in this slide, I will talk about the future of fintech. In this part, I will give 3 points that I will highlight. The first one is in the digital payments and money transfer. Fintech has already had a significant impact on how people make payments and transfer money. More innovations in this area are likely, such as the development of new payment technologies and the expansion of existing services such as mobile banking and other payment platforms. The second one is about the learning machine and artificial intelligence. Nowadays, fintech companies are now beginning to use the artificial intelligence and machine learning technologies which have the potential to improve the efficiency and accuracy of financial services. More innovations in this area are likely, such as the use of AI to automate processes and make more accurate predictions. The next point is in the blockchain and cryptocurrency. Blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies have the potential to revolutionize in the financial industry, and we can expect to see more innovations in this area in the coming years. This could include the development of new applications for blockchain technology, the creation of new cryptocurrencies, and the growth of existing cryptocurrency markets. Okay, now we move to the last part, which is the conclusion. The conclusion from this fintech is that fintech could not be separated with business and individuals. Majority all people from around the world will use this fintech. Fintech is essential needs nowadays, which will help us to do the financial services operations in daily life. Without fintech, The services could not be implemented fast, perfect, and it will reduce the quality of the services itself. Fintech is like a solution to the traditional banking service, which is more advanced and updated. We can see in the future that this fintech will be more advanced. That's all for my sharing today. Thanks for lending your ears to hear and see my video about fintech. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.